All right, we here. It's BNF PODCAST, man. We got a special guest with us today. Feeva motherfucking D in the motherfucking building. Everybody hand clap for Feeva D in the building. I'm happy you came on the show. And we got my nigga Sin here from Brockton. You know, Brockton Finest here. Feeva, I didn't think you was going to show up, but I'm happy you were here. You know, you a superstar. We had to get food for you, the right liquor.
Yeah, I love food.
You know, you had to email us what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy you're here with us. A lot to talk about today, man. R.I.P. to my man Chadwick Boseman. That was an unexpected death. 2019 was crazy. 2020 been kind of crazier. How do y'all feel about his death? And that was kind of like a shocker to the world.
Very, very sad. Very sad. I had no idea he was even sick or.
I seen pictures of him, but I thought he was preparing for like a movie role or something. I didn't think that he was sick and had colon cancer. So it was very unexpected when I seen him die. But, you know, the beauty of it that he gave us Jackie Robinson before he died. He gave us, you know, Black Panther before he passed away. And these movies he made while he was diagnosed with colon cancer. So it pretty much shows us no matter what we're going through, we still got to push through.
Absolutely.
The only thing I didn't like about it is that people were making fun of him. That he was skinny and he lost weight. He was on the shade room and people were like ridiculing him, calling him like a crackhead or whatever. People thought he was on drugs, etc. So
and wow, the strength to keep quiet through all of that when people are accusing you of being a crackhead. You know what I mean? Like he
stayed in pocket.
Exactly.
And his team stayed in pocket. Because who's gonna keep that secret? Like, you tell your man, yo, I just fucked this bitch and everybody know already. Like, they was able to keep that within the team. That shows what type of circle he had.
Yeah, but that's different. Like, cancer, fucking a bitch, it's like, damn.
Yeah, that's,
like,
I'm like,
No.
If my man's comes to me like, yo, I got AIDS. I don't want you to I ain't gonna tell nobody.
But we know.
But if you fuck Samantha,
we knew Magic Johnson. We knew Magic Johnson was out of pocket. We knew Eazy-E was out of pocket.
But they wanted us to know.
Yeah.
True, but I feel like a lot of stuff get leaked out of people's team. You always hear, like, we can't reveal the source, but something always comes out. I feel like the times that we live in now, how information is so accessible, since 2016, like 4 years to keep that in pocket, and he's a celebrity for nobody to know that. So he was
sick for 4 years?
Yeah, he was diagnosed in 2016.
Oh, wow.
But he wasn't that type of guy. Like, he wasn't, like, everywhere. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't even know homie's name like that. Like, he wasn't out there like that for anybody to be like, oh, what's going on with him? Like, if people talk shit, that's because they was on his dick. But it's like popping people.
Because
like,
I didn't see any pictures of him skinny.
Yeah,
I didn't even know he was going through anything like that.
But R.I.P. to him. And just the time we're going through, more black men are still being killed. We dealing with issues. How do y'all feel about election coming up? Are y'all voting?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're voting. And do you want to share that with the public, who you voting for?
Me neither. Because I'm still debating.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Like, I be listening to my mom.
I'm gonna keep it a
like,
buck. I'm not voting.
Really?
I'm not voting because...
So you ain't trying to make the difference? Because your vote could be the difference.
I'm not gonna vote for Biden because I dislike Trump. I don't like Biden either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of Biden. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna participate in something I don't believe in.
Yeah, but
I don't believe in either candidate. So it's like I'm voting for the worst of two.
But you've already seen what Trump has done, right? Do you agree with any of his policies?
Besides the stimulus check?
Honestly, I'm not going to even like front. Trump, he does bring a radical ideology. I feel like the world is more on edge. Racism is more out there. People are comfortable being racist with Trump in office. You know, it was more disguised before. But I don't mind people being real. I felt like we needed this. We knew what America was about. Like, niggas are getting shot on TV.
But do we need more of this?
Thank you.
That's what you have to... It's not about, if I don't like this person, I don't like this person. This is like the evil that you already know. You get it?
Yeah.
So then it's like,
Just letting it manifest.
Right.
Like,
or get worse.
Exactly. Just bubble.
Did y'all see when that footage of dude getting shot in his back 7 times? Another black man, unarmed black man. Well, they found a knife in the car.
Oh wow.
But he was still killed, and people still saying that, hey, he was reaching for a knife. How did y'all feel about that when y'all seen those images?
Yeah.
His kids was in the car also.
Oof, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, his kids was in the car.
I mean, it was just, it's at a point in time where I don't even get it. I just don't get it. It's like, okay, he was reaching for a knife, but homie, that white boy with the AK, whatever he was holding,
AR-15.
strolling down the street.
Yep.
And didn't nobody want to stop him.
They had plenty of opportunity to tackle him down before he even got to the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody's like, oh, well, he was going. No. But there was a whole process before he even got to the car. Like, what happened to that? What happened to beating him to the ground or something?
What happened to your rights?
Getting him to the ground. Like, you're threatened. His back is turned. He's reaching in the car. Like, I don't get it. It's numbing.
And this is what I said this before my last podcast. This is why it's so important for black women to really treat their kings special. You know, suck some more dick, because we really don't know.
You can't just
hold on. Because we really don't know if he's gonna return. We don't.
So
our kings, we don't know when they leave home.
So
niggas
how
gotta
about
deal
when
with a
I
lot
gotta
of bullshit.
return?
I'm talking. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. We gotta redirect the attention on you. I'm just talking about what black men go through in America. It's crazy.
Black women too.
Huh?
What is that gonna do?
It's. I'm just saying, it's a stressful day. It's a stressful day.
Her name
for
is
a black
what?
man.
It's Breonna Taylor, right? Because I didn't want to pronounce it wrong.
Yeah.
What about her? They're trying to insinuate she was on drug charges with her man, which gave them the.
We must
the
protect
right.
our queens too.
Exactly. That's all I wanted to know.
We gotta protect our
That's
queens.
all I wanted to know.
But our kings, it's tough out here for us. It's hard for us to find jobs. We're being discriminated against the police officers. We gotta deal with niggas of our kind trying to kill us. We gotta deal with cops who's trying to kill us. We deserve a dick suck. We do. From our queens.
You don't want to vote.
Okay.
I'll vote for that. I'll vote for that.
I can't deal with you.
I'm telling you, and I said this before. During these times right now, black men in America, we cannot date outside our race.
Absolutely
we have
not.
to stay in pocket.
Touché.
I used to be a dude out here fucking white girls in college. Those days are behind me. I'm strictly
As they
fucking
should
with
be.
queens. You know what I'm saying? But queens do gotta get more head.
Well, your queen might have to get some more head.
Oh,
because
I don't have a queen, but what queen?
So that's why you're speaking from the heart right now.
Yeah. But honestly, I think
take care of our,
No, I think
know,
black
my nigga
girls.
ain't complaining.
No, I know. Sin, you already put it out there how you get down.
My nigga
You don't
ain't
fuck
complaining.
around. But I feel like now sex is becoming more commercialized. Black women just started sucking dick probably in 2015. It's becoming cool. Like, now you're starting to see it a little bit more. I feel like it's more socially acceptable.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
women,
no, for real.
you know.
Because when I was growing up in high school, everybody was like, I don't girl, you suck dick. I graduated and started sucking dick. I didn't suck dick in high school.
I'm telling you, that's what's gonna keep that's what's gonna keep the relationship healthy. And on a serious note, we must protect our kings. I'm telling you, we go through a lot of bullshit in these streets, man. I'm telling you. And we don't want to come home and gotta hear the bullshit sometimes, you know?
Sounds personal.
And this is not personal.
Sounds personal.
I'm just advocating for the black brothers out here.
I mean, some.
I don't have no issues in my relationships.
You know what I
I
seen
don't
when
have
I think women get out of
My
pocket?
entanglement's a popping.
She's crazy.
I said,
Her
my
entanglements are
popping.
popping. You know what I seen when women get really out of order and out of pocket? I was watching VH1. I only seen the clip online. I seen Tahiri and Vado get into an argument. She calls him broke on national TV. Disrespects him, you know. And I think another scene I seen him choking her out. So, how do y'all feel about her calling him broke, and how do y'all feel about abusive relationships in general?
I feel like if I can't respect my man, I'm not gonna get in a relationship with you. If I have no respect for you in the beginning, it ain't gonna go nowhere. So it's like I would never go there with my man.
It would have never escalated to you getting hemmed up.
It ain't gonna go either way. You know, I mean, you don't know what's really gonna happen, but
have you ever been in a relationship where you was the breadwinner and you dealt with somebody who was not, and you was the one doing everything, and you felt like you could say that?
No, I still had some form of respect. Even though I was the breadwinner and I was doing all that, I still had some form of respect.
I think that's what it's all about. Me and my man had a conversation the other day, and it's all about respect in relationships. And I feel like I'm not saying it's hard to date women who are more successful than you, but sometimes women do get disrespectful, and I feel like women know how to hurt men. I feel like they know where to get you where it hurts and where to get you out of character. So I felt like she knew by calling Vado broke, she knew he would feel that.
She threw an apple at his face.
It's not beneficial to date down regardless in any way, on the women's side or on the male side.
But men are willing to deal with more than we are. I honestly feel like
as far as like the man
financially,
the man dating down, yes. But when the woman dates down, it doesn't benefit the male or the female in the relationship. The male gets insecure, he feels less of himself and all that shit. And then the woman, sometimes women, like you said, they just get too aggressive, or they feel like they have more control,
more power,
or they lose respect for the man. So it's like.
But some women do like to build niggas, just like how some niggas like to build women.
That way.
Oh, used to be a builder.
Yeah, I used to be a builder
used to build
too.
niggas
I would
up.
never do that again in my life.
Never.
I used to be that.
I used to like. What's your sign?
I like the potential. Like I like to see when I see the growth and like the potential in someone, and I like to show you what you don't see in yourself.
So you see a nigga and you're like, wow, like I can get you a job somewhere.
Nah, not seeing him. It's more than just seeing him. Stupid. No,
you can fix a nigga up.
I don't just see a person and be like, oh, yeah, he's a fixer-upper.
Yeah,
like, nah.
yeah.
It has to be like conversation and other shit, and then I'm like,
You're willing to accept little shit that might come with him.
Yeah, I'm not doing that no more, ever.
What about you, Sin?
I feel her. I was a builder-upper too. Like, I'll see a nigga, fine as fuck, fucks the shit out of me. We have good chemistry, and then it's like little by little shit to start ticking in. Like, all right, I'm gonna help you with this. Oh no, I got this. Oh no, I got that. Oh no, my credit's popping. I'll do this. Then it's like after a couple of years, it's like, all right, what the fuck did I just build? I didn't build really shit. I built myself and a nigga just to help me hold it together. Like, I can't do it.
When you're doing that, you're taking time away from yourself as well. And then in the end, it's like, it's not appreciated.
At all. You built that nigga for another bitch.
True. And sometimes vice versa.
No, you build them and they just still be the fucking same sometimes.
Touche.
And I feel like with women, it's different. I feel like sometimes, like, you could be in a relationship with somebody and you can try to coach them up. You can try to be Dark Rivers, and they're not listening. You know what I'm saying? A bitch won't cook for you. Get into a new relationship. You see this bitch with a robe on Instagram. She's cooking. She got dishes. I feel like females, for the right nigga, they're gonna be whatever they want to be.
Yep. It's same thing with vice versa. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes people bring certain things out of you. Like even with sex. Like you can't. Some people.
Talk about it.
You can be with a person for 10 years and they haven't even seen your freaky self.
Okay.
I still haven't met a bitch to make me have sex in the morning.
Oh, you didn't know on her
I hate
feet
morning
either.
sex.
Me too.
Ugh.
Why?
I just don't. It's just stupid.
Damn,
really?
Feeva, keep talking.
Feeva.
You don't have to build me up. I'm building myself. I hate morning sex.
I hate it.
It pisses me off.
It's too bright. It's not
too
intimate.
early.
I like intimacy. It's too early. I'm still just no. I don't like it.
My problem with morning,
I like morning head.
That's awkward. Like
I feel like it's a day ender, not a day starter. Like
so you would have sucked dick in the morning? Like, babe, come on, just.
I mean, I would if that's what he wanted, but I don't prefer it. It's not like I'd rather do it at night.
You gotta top it off in the morning.
Honestly, like the reason why I
top of the morning.
The reason why I like morning. The reason why I don't like morning sex is one because I be super hard in the morning for no reason. That's
so you gotta
one
go
thing.
take that piss first.
Yeah, I be super hard in the morning, and I don't even want to fuck. So like,
I mean, I don't care if the nigga wants it. Alright, whatever, let's get it. But I'm not waking up.
But your preference, no, if he wants you, you're gonna do what you know, whatever.
Exactly.
But
I'm not
what
waking
is your
up
preference?
Some breakfast in bed. Just make me some breakfast. Let's eat.
I also don't like having sex after I eat. That's too much. You're like full and shit. And then it's too much.
I like to have sex and then I eat.
Fever, we got the same sex drive. Like, yo, I'm fucking with you heavy. I'm fucking with you heavy because now we have women like popping perks now. So their sex drive now is through the roof.
Yeah, I'm all set.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like now I gotta match your energy. Now I'm gonna have to pop a 5 or maybe a 10 or something like that just to stay active. Like I said,
have you ever done that before though?
No, absolutely not. Like I'm not into pills and stuff like that. It takes me like nah, like I had to take a pill before, but it was for something else. You know what I'm saying? It's
like a Viagra?
Nah, not a Viagra. This is just like
she trying to do it.
not a Viagra pill, like, you know, trying to recover after some situation.
Okay.
But anyways, I don't like swallowing pills, so pills never been for me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get whatever type of dick I give you. I'm gonna give you. Ew, that's what I'm telling you. I'm gonna give you whatever. Take whatever dick I give you.
10 minutes to swallow a fucking pill.
I can't lie. I done popped a perk or 2, 3. Hey. Rockstar lifestyle. Like.
But I'm saying like sex now is different. It's like people more, like I said, sex is commercialized. People are talking about it more, and people are spitting each other's mouths. People are doing all these things.
God,
I like
that.
It's. I'm just a basic fucker. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not a basic fucker.
Yeah.
I don't like basic fucking. It's stupid.
What's basic fucking though?
I need like movie sex.
Yes,
Like,
passionate.
people think that doesn't
What
exist.
what year we're talking about? Because now
We're
it's
talking like.
We're talking about belly.
We're talking Ashanti
like Keisha and Buns.
Whatchamacallit? It seemed like like what they was about to get into. With the
I was thinking
that was
Keisha
definitely
and
some
Buns.
spitting in mouth vibes though. Definitely spit. They biting on each other's tongue.
That's
very
good.
aggressive.
Biting on the tongues is good. Spitting in the mouth.
So you
absolutely
wouldn't get
not.
spit in your mouth.
Fuck no! I would throw up. If you want to throw up? It's like I will.
I don't know,
vomit.
I like that shit.
I can't. My mind can't. I can't process that. Do not spit in my fucking mouth.
We live in different times. Speaking of what we was just talking about with Vado putting his hands on women, have y'all ever experienced any abuse in relationships?
Yeah.
I used to kind of be like the first person to hit.
Word.
I'm aggressive. Like when I get really angry, I'm really patient. So when I get really angry, I'm just like, I can be violent.
I'm more of a violent mouth. Like, I have a crazy mouth.
So I've been hit back.
You fucking faggot ass nigga, you a bitch. That's why your phone don't ring.
Like I said, women know how to trigger certain points in men to make them react.
Maybe that's what it is with me. Like I'm not much of a like I'm not like when I'm angry, I don't get words. Like words don't come to me. I just want to. It's like I'm more hands on.
Why do you think women stay in relationships that are abusive?
The after sex?
Honestly,
that's what I think. I swear, like, yo, I could beef with my ex, like beef, like
I said abusive,
beef.
not just dysfunctional. I'm talking about abusive relationships.
It's
a lot of women. I think a lot of women don't even realize they're in an abusive relationship. They think it's normal behavior for a man for them to get mad, a man put a hand on you. They think it's normal.
I think some people are in love and being in dysfunctional relationships. I think people find love in that.
They don't feel loved unless it's physical.
And it's a lot of trauma, too. Like, imagine you're raised in an environment where you're used to that. You're used to your pops and your moms beefing all the time. And then when you come find love as a grown woman, that's what you find. That's what you're used to. You can't really... You don't know nothing else. And even when people try to come at you like, oh, yo, you're bugging. Why are you fucking with this nigga? He puts his hands on you. You're kind of stuck. Especially if you've been in this shit for a couple years. Like... A nigga could whoop your ass 1,000 times, and it's like he comes back the next day like, baby, I'm sorry, I was high, I love you. Like that should be toxic, dude. It'd be like imbalancing. Like I don't know. Like,
but that's not love though. That's not real love. You can't.
But it takes you time to learn that. Like I'm only 26.
Like, a lot of people don't experience, like, if you don't experience real love from, like, growing up or anything like that, or you don't know what it is, you don't know the difference. So,
and like you said, you don't know the difference. So,
and that's why I feel like women, the nicer you treat them, sometimes if they're used to abuse, women go to what they're accustomed to. Mm-hmm. So you can treat a woman fairly well, and she's looking at you like a lame ass nigga. Like,
she just ain't for you. Why would you want that? That's a broken person.
Yes,
you're gonna have to do a lot of work to fix that.
But we used to be builders. So some people like to build.
This is interesting stuff. Because I feel like a lot of females are broken, and I feel like I feel like toxic relationship is becoming a thing. Like we're normalizing being in a toxic relationship.
I don't think it's normalizing. I think it's
been
just
a thing.
Yeah, thank you. Ike and Tina Turner have been doing this shit.
I think it's been a thing before. I think it was more of a thing then than it is now. Because it's more awareness now. Like, people know, like, okay, this is wrong. Like, you can get information. Before it was like, this is...
Can we blame women for being in toxic relationships, even though they complain about it? Can we blame women for staying for a dude for 3 years that's giving them black eyes?
I don't know, blame.
I mean, we could play the blame game all day.
I don't know if blame is the correct word.
Yeah. Because we could play the blame game all day. Like,
but why would a female stay in a relationship for that long?
Comfortability. Yo, if you're with, like...
you guys are educating me, because I want to know.
She might not know no better, or she might not feel like she can find love. She might just be settling for what she feels like she can find. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I agree with that too, but I also feel like it's comfortability. Like,
ain't nothing comfortable about getting punched in the fucking eye.
Yeah, there's nothing comfortable about it.
According to Sin, she gets horny after.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, because I have been in that situation, honestly, like, where I felt like me and the nigga really just used to beef off the strength of, like, I had a crazy mouth. I was in the streets. I was doing my 1-2, so he didn't like that. So it was my fault. So I was brainwashing myself like, bitch, you're the problem. You're the problem. So it took me a while to step out of my box and be like, no, he's the problem. Like, if he can't accept you for who you are, you need to get the fuck out of here.
If he can't deal with your mouth, then he should just leave.
Exactly. If he can't accept you for who you are, then... Nigga, we what are we doing here?
Like, if he knows you're toxic, like, if with the shit you saying to him is not...
But he didn't want to leave, so it was like... Imagine a nigga pulling up to your crib 4 a.m, like, bitch, where you going?
That's that toxic shit.
It's you like, know? Where am I going? We live with each other. My clothes are here. Everything.
And Feeva, you never really been in those type of relationships, cause you out here building niggas up, and niggas really gotta stay in pocket fucking with you, cause you got your own bag.
It's just more so like, I'm not gonna say I've been in situations where I've been like, I've fought in plenty of relationships. But
it seems like it's tough dating a girl like you, cause you are popping out here. You like the Carmelo Anthony of bad bitches in Boston.
I can't with him.
And what I mean by Carmelo Anthony, every time somebody think like, okay, she's past her prime and she's finished, you drop 40 on bitches. You pop up with a few Birkins on hoes. You on the boat. You're doing the thing. Like, so how, like, for a man, I think it'll be hard for you to date a man that's really not in your level, not in your category.
Yeah, it is.
Knowing that he can't, like, he's going to stores and like, damn, I can't, I can't get my baby this. I would like that, but I can't. So have you ever gotten a gift from a guy who's not really in your bracket and not like the gift, but still got to accept it because this is what it is?
No, I'm not really
materialistic
at all.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
I'm really not at all. I've never gotten a gift that I didn't like. No. Every gift I've ever gotten, I've loved.
We're going to talk more after the show. We really are, like, you're the first guest. We're very compatible. So like, I'm telling you. So, what's crazy? Speaking of Birkin bags, 2020 is crazy. The pandemic been crazy. We see a lot of tricking going on, and as females, how do y'all differentiate? Like, how do y'all separate the fact that a lot of these niggas are created players? We see a lot of new niggas out here with a bag. Niggas 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we never heard of these niggas. All of a sudden, SBA, unemployed, PUA, all this shit. These niggas are lit now. They buying bitches bags. They doing a lot of shit. So
are they real though?
Or what?
Because not everybody can get a Birkin.
No, they're real. I'm saying there's a lot of money flowing around.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in the game for a long time, and you know who is who. I would hope so. So how? What do you do when niggas are trying to get at you and you see these creative players coming at you? Do you give them a chance?
No, I'm hard to get to. It's different with me.
It's hard to get you on this fucking interview.
I can't just see a person and be like, oh, I want him, I like him. It has to be more. Like, I need to speak to you. I need to know how your brain works. It's not just a visual thing for me. Like,
you want to break down a nigga.
Yeah, it's not a visual thing for me at all, and it's definitely not a money thing.
Cause you got your own bag.
So.
Then how do you just don't give a fuck?
What?
PUA, SBA, bring it on.
I don't even know these niggas. To keep it a buck with you. I like having fun.
So it don't even matter. Even if they don't got it, you still gonna give a nigga a shot.
It depends.
I won't give a dude a shot that doesn't have it because of I know what that's gonna lead to. He won't be able to handle it. Period. So it's like everybody always like, oh, you like I've had people in my DM like, oh no, you don't talk to regular guys. The reason why I won't talk to that person is because they call themselves a regular guy. Why are you referring to yourself as a regular guy? What makes you so regular? Like, if you're thinking of yourself like that, that shows me that you have low self-esteem. You cannot fuck with me if you have low self-esteem. It's never gonna work. You ain't gonna make it past the door. It's too much that comes with me. I cannot date a man with low self-esteem.
Seems like you need big dick energy in your life. Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, like I said, me personally, I ain't really looking for shit. Like, I don't know. Like she said, if somebody kicks it and we have good convo and we're kicking it, then that's what it is. Like she said, a lot of niggas be sitting there think they gotta have jewels, they gotta be dripped down. Like, nah.
You just gotta be yourself pretty much.
Yeah, basically. I'm personality-wise. Nigga, tell me let's go rock climbing. I'll be mad turned on like, word, this nigga's trying to go rock climbing, bro. Right. Don't tell me we're about to go to Roof Chris. I done been there 1,000 times. Like, let's go rock climbing. Let's go canoeing. Like, let's go fishing. Yeah, let's do something different. Like, and but that's how I look at it.
Broke. I can't date broke.
You can't date broke niggas, but they say broke niggas give the best dick.
Is that why your shit's called BNF?
Listen. I started off giving broke nigga dick when I started the podcast.
So that's after you started getting money.
I used to be an Olympic fucker. 3 rounds, all that shit. All that shit is overrated.
No perk.
I'm not giving that type of dick out.
My husband has to be like has to be like fucked mad bitches like all over the place all the time everywhere.
That he's bored.
That he just knows like that bitch is not worth it. That bitch is. I know what that feels like. I know what that's gonna be like. So it's. Just
but why wouldn't you date a broke nigga? Even what about if he's a good guy? He has great personality.
Because he won't be able to handle it. It just. I don't. Who wants?
What's broke these days anyway? Like, what are we calling broke these days?
You don't have a house. You don't have a car. You have no credit. You are not helping me build in any way that I can build myself. That is broke.
I feel like broke is to me. Okay, so I don't consider anybody broke who has it. Like if you have a job and you can maintain your lifestyle, whatever. That's not broke.
I don't think you need a house.
Like most people can, you don't necessarily need a house. Not everybody wants to own a house.
And I mean a house like either renting out an apartment, whatever. You don't have a dwelling. If I have to go past your mother in the morning, like come on. Like that's kind of, my mama live with me. Like no she don't. You live with her.
I'm a mom live with me ass nigga.
And that might be cool if y'all are in a one family house. But if you are on fucking one of these streets and you're in a 3-story apartment, nigga, you live with your mother. This is her house. You have the Harry Potter closet for a room. Like
so we're not really doing that these days. So we're not dating niggas who still living with their mom dukes and stuff like that. So we're not dating broke niggas in 2020.
Days, my man has to make like at least twice as much as I do. At least. Maybe
I respect it.
I'll make a little something. I don't make that much.
I don't make that much. But
but how is it for you dating these days? I know you was in a publicized relationship. You dated Troy Ave. How was that dating an industry guy?
I will not. I probably won't do it again.
Why is that?
Because I did it once, and I just don't care to do it again.
And how did you dealing with Troy Ave with all the backlash and allegations of him being a rat and all that? How did you deal with him during those times?
I mean, I didn't really pay no attention to it. Like, I had my own feelings towards the situation. You know what I mean? And
Did that affect your relationship?
no, not at all. Nope.
So my whole thing to you is, I feel like Troy Ave, I was a Troy Ave fan. Like, I thought Troy Ave could rap. I thought he had a lot of skills. You know, he had the cocky in him and stuff like that. Is he like that in real life, real like cocky into himself?
I used to always tell people I felt like he should show people more of who he.
So you knew the real him.
Right, there you go.
Okay, so you've seen a different side of
Absolutely.
Troy Ave that we didn't get to see, but the public side of Troy Ave that I seen, he was real cocky, real ignorant, stuff like that, and he got into the situation that he got into. I don't like the way he handled that situation. Felt like he was doing a little bit too much talking, and now he tried to run away from the street shit. Now trying to say the street shit's not real and all that. I really didn't appreciate that.
What would you do if you was in his situation?
I'm not telling. Period.
So
and
you
I think
gonna go do all
Feeva,
that time?
and I honestly, yes, you have to. You have to. And I think Feeva, he didn't deserve that pussy. I honestly believe that. And I wanted you here so I can tell you that. Troy Ave did not deserve to fuck you. I'm sorry.
Lord.
I'm sorry. I'll
drink to that.
We'll drink to that. We'll drink to that. But yes, and I'm not doing that. Like, we're not talking about jail time and stuff like that. We all get into certain situations, and this what comes. You know what I'm saying? The circumstances is what it is. Niggas rapped about that lifestyle, and that shit ended up being his reality. And when it became his reality, he wanted to try to rap out of it and say the street shit is fake. Like, niggas died. This shit's real. So it is what it is, you know?
Touche.
But if that's one unfuck you could do, I would, But moving on, moving on. But how do y'all feel about Meg handling her situation after getting shot by Tory Lanez?
Let's see. I don't know if Tory Lanez shot her.
He shot her. He definitely
We
shot
don't
her.
know that.
I mean, she's not in the street, so I don't believe she's a snitch. Because
I don't believe that. People was calling Megan a snitch. I don't believe she was.
In a court of law, I'm gonna need some surveillance to prove that Tory Lanez shot you.
Okay, allegedly, right?
I'm gonna
he
need some.
shot her.
All I got is footage of you hopping out the car. I'm gonna need some footage of you getting shot.
Allegedly, but
when you
she's
want to
saying,
indict my
hold
nigga.
on. But she's saying, going off what she's saying he shot her.
Feel me? Like, you ain't just gonna indict my man.
So off what she's saying, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
She is 6'1", he is 5'3".
That don't mean absolutely shit.
What
that
happened?
nigga shot her.
What happened?
He shot her in the back of the goddamn foot when she was walking away.
Do y'all think that
You was there for
Who else shot her?
do y'all think Tory? If you a big Tory fan?
Why would
Did
she
you ever
say?
hear his song "Why Don't You Love Me"?
What's that mean?
It's just his. I don't know. I fuck with Tory.
You
very
gotta
heavy.
separate the music from the person.
Touche. All right, you got that.
You gotta do the same. So you think R. Kelly didn't fuck little girls either, huh?
All them niggas was fucking little girls.
Thank
You listen to
you.
them
I can't-
songs from back then? They was all fucking little girls.
First of all,
they
why
sing
are your
about it.
parents letting you go to a grown man's studio talking about, take my daughter?
Well, some of the girls was sneaking out. They was saying they was going to school. They was actually going to his house. You know, I mean, I have children, so I know them motherfuckers could be sneaky.
Touche.
So you can't, I mean, you can only be there when you can be there. And they will find a way. You know, when you was a kid, you found a way. Yeah.
Well, my mother was Cape Verde and she had a low jack on me some way, somehow. Shorty always found me.
So we can't.
You found your way still.
Yup.
She found you after.
Even though
Grand
we gotta be able to separate the talent from the person. So Tory allegedly he shot Meg. Do you think Meg handled that situation the right way, the way she was speaking publicly about the situation?
I think, at first she wasn't saying anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then she got tired of people just voicing their opinions and making her look bad and dragging her name and making fun of her, which wasn't cool. And she just decided to speak up. But I feel like if you wasn't gonna speak up in the beginning, maybe you should just kept quiet through the whole thing.
I felt like she should have kept quiet. Yeah. I'm not calling her a snitch.
I'm not calling her a snitch.
She's either a victim. She got shot.
She is a celebrity, and I think she's just now getting used to it. So she probably should have kept quiet because that's what comes with it, and you got to learn how to deal with that and not be able to, not speak on everything, especially something like that, because she could have fucked up the court case by just talking.
Yeah, she was doing too much talking.
Exactly. So for that reason.
And how do y'all feel about Tory though? People want to ban Tory, silence Tory. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that he should be he's finished? Do you think his career is finished after this?
I mean, I think it's finished, but everybody has their fans. Was Tekashi's career finished?
I think Tekashi's about out of here.
Is he?
I think so.
Because his song that he just let out with Nicki Minaj.
I think he's still going to make money, but he's finished, but he's still going to make money.
Yeah.
He is a talented dude. I don't think Tekashi's talented.
He's that talented.
Who?
Me neither.
Who? I'm not talking about Tekashi. I'm talking about Lanez. Yeah, I think Tory Lanez is talented. So I think with his talent,
still have his following.
Oh, you think Tory's
Tory's
finished?
done. Tekashi's not sad, but it's how it goes. So Tory's
I
definitely
think
done. Tory was almost done anyways, and then he had the little shit that he had going on with the live.
Yeah.
And it kind of brought him back to life,
and
then he fucked everything up. Like, why would you do that? Why would you shoot a bitch and
Short
fuck
man
your whole
syndrome.
shit up?
Do you think them niggas was fucking? Do you think Tory and
That's really disturbing to me to just picture that.
Why?
I don't know. Because she's too
so
fucking
tall?
big. She's so fucking.
So how do you feel about a tall guy fucking a short girl?
That's different because she can sit on him and just he can handle her. But how do you do it the other way around? I don't get it.
Weird. Sometimes
put her knees on the ground, lay her stomach on the bed, and you just the same size.
Depends on the bed.
It definitely depends on the bed.
Depends on the bed because he might not be able to reach because it's like
She is a big girl.
Short niggas
she
be
is a
having
big girl.
I fucked a short nigga before.
And it was a surprise for you? It was a surprise.
I was surprised. I was like, hold on. This nigga right here.
Were you on the perk that time or no?
It was so good. It was so good.
When girls date certain industry niggas, I always feel like certain niggas that they fuck, I'd be like, I have a chance. Meg, really, Meg? Where you at in the game? You fucking you know what I'm saying? That's why I felt like I had a chance with you. When I seen you with Troy, I'm like,
Lord have mercy.
I got a shot.
I knew he was going to say
No, I honestly felt like I had a shot with you. I'm like, she's dating him.
I broke my industry streak with him too, so that was the fucked up part. Because it's I had obviously opportunities to do other things and I just chose not to. And he was like...
He was like what? The first.
Yeah.
But that gave me confidence. I'm not mad at you dating him. I'm just saying that's okay. I think I'm a step higher than him. I think, I might have a shot. We'll talk more after the show, but definitely. And I'm not going to tell on nobody, believe me. I'm going to stay in pocket.
Oh my God.
I
need some more drink.
Nah, pour up, man. Shout out to Neighborhood Kitchen again, man, for hooking niggas up. 84 Spring Street.
What kind of chicken is that?
I don't know what type of chicken it is.
Jerk, no.
That wasn't jerk.
Nah, it wasn't, but it was some good wings. Shout out to Neighborhood Kitchen. It's in Medford. 84 Spring Street. Giving y'all a shout out, Neighborhood Kitchen again, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for coming through and delivering that food for us. Feeva, tell us what you got going on. Thank you for dropping me off some La Trappe Couture. Am I saying it right?
Yes, you
Couture. Got my hoodie. Tell me what you got going on.
I am working on opening up a store. So that's what my main focus is right now. I am constantly putting out designs. I'm a one-woman show, so, people got to be patient sometimes. But really, I'm just focused on that. I did have a daycare, as some people may know, but I closed it down so that I can fully focus and put my full energy into, the brand.
Okay.
So I'm going on tour with the brand soon.
That's dope.
Yep.
Anything else besides that?
Nope.
Do you want to advertise anything else that you got going on? Just keep it strictly with the clothes and
Just, fully tunnel vision with the brand.
focus. You
You
know
have
what?
a website?
I do.
Okay.
It's www.latrapcouture.com.
Word.
You know what I wanted to ask y'all about? I seen that Future won his child support case. Shout out to my nigga Future.
That was
As he
hilarious.
should.
Yes. She won it. I think she won it
He
$53,000
sounds
that.
fucking stupid.
a month.
Who's that?
Future ended up only having to pay $3,200 a month.
That's just really childish.
You think that's not enough?
How do y'all feel about women?
I only think it's not enough because they said he made $30K. Come on.
Touche.
The fuck, nigga? You know you don't make that.
Then again,
shit.
I ain't got no kids, so
So you think it's $3,200 is not enough for a child?
It depends. You know how much private school costs? My son's private school is $53,000 a year.
ooh,
I must be a
So what's
smart
that
man.
doing? He's very smart.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And how much is this? Oh, it's $53,000.
The books is $800. Food, clothes. He eats like a motherfucker. You know?
But don't you think that sometimes women do over exaggerate sometimes? And
Absolutely. What she was asking for in the beginning, that's the only reason why I would say right now that you know what I mean? Like she got what she kind of deserved in a sense because she overdid it.
Yeah.
$54,000 a month?
that's
What?
I remember when 50 Cent baby mother back in the day tried to get through, and because she seen him hit that big deal after the vitamin water went up, and she tried to renegotiate her child support. She was getting like 30 bands a month, and then she went to court, lost, and he ended up paying like I think $5,000 to $10,000. She, for her being greedy, she
I
lost.
just hate that it always has to get to that point. Like, you know what I mean? I understand in certain situations like Future and Homegirl because I don't think they was an item or in a
They
relationship,
weren't.
so
Yeah.
that's something different. But like when you have
just being
a
spiteful.
relationship with someone, I don't know why it always has to go to court. Like why can't you have an understanding? Like who are you laying down with? What kind of women or like what kind of man is not gonna just willingly say, you know, I know that this costs this, I know that he needs this, and you want to kind of maintain some type of stability between the two households. You don't want him coming from a mansion going to the fucking projects. That's too shell shocking. So when people be like, "Oh, she don't need that much," yeah, but you have to kind of be able to like
adjust.
give a little bit of balance. I'm not saying he has to live like Future lives or live like whomever the guy may be that's rich, but you kind of have to give your kid still has to go home and be able to feel like
But
it's not such a change.
let's not act like these women who get these checks spend all this money on the child either.
I mean, it depends. Like you laid down with this female that you felt like wasn't gonna have your child's best interest at heart. Sometimes taking care of the mother means taking care of the child.
Yeah.
If the
Interesting.
child lives in her house, then you have to make sure
Yeah,
the mother
that
is living
condo
cool.
5 bands a month. I need that 5 bands. If I'm rocking Shanae, like Kadi said, my baby's gonna be rocking Shanae, so you gotta break us off.
So you believe that a man that you have a kid with, if he is successful, financially successful, he should be taking care of you and the child because you're the mother of his child.
Absolutely not. Because I'm not gonna say that, and then I'll feel like I think that he should take care of her if it affects the child.
Yes.
If it doesn't
So as
directly,
far as
like
where
she
you
don't
live.
need the new Chanel bag. She don't need
Okay. But she needs
the
a nice
top-notch
home.
whip and all that shit. But she needs a nice dwelling for her child to rest his head because you don't, like I said, you don't want coming from a mansion to the fucking projects. You know,
But he's always going to get the mansion because when I have him on the weekends, he is going to be over my house.
Yeah, that's true, but that sounds like a person being selfish because now you're sending your child. You're thinking about yourself. That's a selfish man because now you're sending your child to something that's less.
Understood.
You want him to live good both ways, and if
Understood.
it takes for you to put your pride aside for that baby's mother to live a little good because your child's living good, that's what you got to do.
Don't you think there's like a double standard though?
No,
I feel like women, when it comes to the court system and fighting for joint custody and child support, it always sways towards the women's way.
not anymore. I've seen a lot of men get custody of their men. The women don't win no
Definitely.
more. It definitely has changed.
I've seen a lot of
It definitely has changed. Custody of their kids. If you are doing the right things as a man, there should be no reason why men don't want to fight for
this
it.
This is why I advocate co-parenting, where I just want to meet somebody, and I think we can pull this off, where we have a bond, we have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? We already know we ain't fucking in the morning. We're just we're gonna get this nigga ready for school. You know what I'm saying? So you want an understanding and you want a partnership where it's all about just raising our kid. Let's have this beautiful, girl, boy, and that's what it's all about. Like, we don't have to get involved. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna make sure you got the nice car, make sure you situated and all that, and we're gonna keep it respectful though.
Yeah,
that's what it's about. I feel like a lot of these custody battles don't really be about the kid. It's really like a back and forth between the old girl and dude, and it's a lot of like animosity and
a lot
spiteful.
of times they always put it on the women. Like, they always think the women is the cause of the disgruntledness, but it be the men sometimes too. Like, it really be the men. Like, if a woman chooses to leave,
I ain't paying no rent and another niggas up in my crib. Like,
it be like that, but I do feel them though. I feel like if I am paying your rent, fuck that nigga in the telly or something. Like, I'm not paying rent for you to be bringing. If that's your boyfriend, keep it respectful. But we're not gonna have different men coming through the crib.
That goes without saying though.
That's not true. Women do be violating.
I can see why a man would be uncomfortable paying the bills with another man there. That's tacky. Like, a man should, the man that's there shouldn't even feel comfortable allowing that to happen. But if you have a child with that woman and you're paying her, you don't have to specify that it's for the rent. You're just giving her a certain amount of money and she's going to do what she needs to do. And you shouldn't sleep with a bitch that you feel like ain't going to do the right shit with your money. Like, why y'all fucking these bitches and getting them pregnant? Nutting in them and all types of craziness. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are y'all doing?
One topic I want to bring to y'all before we get off the air, we was talking about it off the air, is Drake and Future being the same type of niggas, just going about the same shit different ways.
I don't agree. They're different.
They are different, dude. They're different, bro.
I think their strategy is different.
I listen to Future when I want to cheat on my nigga. I listen to Drake when I'm feeling bad. Like,
I still think Drake is a toxic nigga. I think Drake makes women feel beautiful about themselves, confident about themselves,
but that doesn't
and then he leaves them and writes a song about them.
Leaves them, like, is he in a relationship?
Gives them a shout out,
or is he just fucking?
Yeah, is it a situation?
I think Drake treats every female the same.
Like, good or bad?
I can't say it ends bad, but it all ends the same way. But I think that he treats them well. He date them, he'll court them, and he fucks them, and he leaves them.
How do you know? How do you know
Future does the same thing.
How do you know he leaves them? I have a person that I know, right, who was fucking Drake, and she was like, she could never date him or take him serious because he's soft. So,
too much of a nice guy.
Yes. So therefore, it's not always. Don't let these niggas fool you. These niggas not always leaving these bitches. These bitches be sometimes leaving these niggas. I'm telling you.
But there's certain niggas who don't want bitches to leave them. That strokes their ego. Even if they like a dude might not want a female to leave him because of his ego.
Of course.
Even if he don't not really gonna take the girl serious, but he's trying to keep his females in pocket. That's the ones that don't want to
give their babies child support because they pissed because it's not under their terms. Now, if you tell a bitch kick rocks, then you might want to give her some money. But if she leaves you and you're like, what, bitch?
Do you think Drake's a better man than Russell Wilson?
What?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Was left field.
No, do you think Drake's a better man than Russell Wilson? The reason why I say that, because hold on. I think Russell Wilson is honestly a great guy.
Yeah,
I don't think Drake is though.
I don't know them personally.
Facade. He's very talented, and he gets women through that, and people like that he sings and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he's a Future. He's a sniper.
I wouldn't call him a Future, but he's definitely not a Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he's not.
Russell Wilson is in a category of his own. Like, I don't know him personally, but from what I do see, like, I don't know any
perception
of them
wise. We're just talking about perception wise.
Yes. No, he is not. They're not the same.
Russell Wilson's like
a real man.
Of the fucking year.
He's just a real man. Period. That's it.
Yeah.
Drake is still trying to find himself.
Yeah.
So is Future.
Future just lost. No, he's just lost.
You don't think
What's
you,
out himself? He don't know where he's going.
you don't think Sierra really damaged him? Because I thought Future hold on. I
Yeah,
thought
in the
Future was
beginning.
different when he was with Sierra. He was giving me
In the
Russell Wilson
beginning.
vibes with Sierra.
In the beginning, but that could have been a hoax. I started after a while. I'm like, maybe that was just all game.
It was. That whole
On his
video.
behalf.
You know how we going. I think Sierra really got the grease. I think it's Sierra. Sierra got these niggas acting very different. She had
how
it with
she
50
dances?
Cent. She had 50
50
Cent.
Cent. Sierra used to
that
date
on the
50
dick.
Cent.
Yeah, she used to date 50
When?
Cent. Yeah, she dated. Damn, y'all niggas
didn't know
gotta do
that.
research. She dated 50 Cent, had
just
50
can't leave
Cent.
him alone.
Yeah, she had 50 Cent in pocket. She had Future in super pocket because his album
She
wasn't
had Bow
all
Wow
that.
on his tippy toes.
She had taking pictures.
Nigga was like-
so she got Russell Wilson in pocket. I think Sierra just got the grease.
I
I think it's like that.
Certain females.
Sierra's really that bitch.
Yeah.
And Future till this day, I think he's affected by Sierra.
Her first song was
I
My
think,
Goodies. Like, come on.
I think that's
Son's
what
gotta
it
get
is.
she
He's
in
definitely
line.
damaged.
I think it's crazy that like him and Bow Wow kind of like just be dating it. Like he just
Yes.
takes Bow Wow's left after
Oh, you
Bow
talking about
Wow.
Future?
Yeah, like something about that's just.
But,
It's an Atlanta thing.
Future's really the GOAT though. He's really the GOAT.
I'm not attracted to him at all. He doesn't do it for me.
I can't front. I love Future's music. I ain't even gonna lie.
I just don't like evil. Like I don't know. I
That's
don't
the
know
name of
him,
his
so I'm not
album,
gonna say
Evil.
he's evil. But I just feel like personality matters to me so much that if you can be the finest nigga on earth, if you're evil inside, I cannot fuck with you. You're evil on the outside. You ugly. That's it.
So man, I appreciate you, Feeva D, coming on the show.
Thank you.
We got La
Thanks for
Trap
having me.
Couture. Your IG, tell us your IG one more time and the website one more time.
My personal IG is Feeva_D. And my Latrap IG is Latrap_Couture.
And you're coming out with a store, and we're gonna have that what in the fall or the winter?
I don't know.
Only time could tell.
Only time could tell.
Is it plus size friendly?
Yes.
Because a bitch is like an extra large at the waist.
Nah, Feeva D got you, and you like I
know?
said, you're still one of the baddest out here. You're the
thank
Carmelo
you.
Anthony of bad bitches. You're still out here putting up 40 on these bitches. Keep doing your thing. I'm happy
Thank
you
you.
came on the podcast.
Thanks for having me again.
You already BNF signing out Woody season. And out Woody season.